welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your time. This channel is dedicated to help you grow in your academics, in your personal development. It's going to help you for persons that I know a lot of persons have been asking me questions on scholarship opportunities and all of that. So I've made it possible for us to come together to listen. So this channel is going to bring you a lot of premium content, value that you will not forget in a hurry. Okay, so first the disclaimer here is that I do not give scholarships. Please, I do not give scholarships, neither do I belong to any scholarship board. This channel is to help you. I'm going to share my personal tips. I'm going to be sharing a lot of things that have helped me over time, and I believe it's going to help you too. And I believe that as you stay tuned, you're going to get value from everything that will be done on this channel. So please, I do not give scholarship. I'm saying it again, and the tips I'll be sharing here are not the criteria for winning a scholarship. On like the scholarship committees, the different commissions and committees have their criteria, but I believe that when I share tips with you that you would use, I believe you would land that dream scholarship. Yeah. Okay. Alright, welcome back here. My name is Elfrida Ibigobo and this is my channel. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about how to plan for your scholarships, or put it the other way around, what you should plan for before applying for a scholarship. Or the first thing I want you to know, and before I say the first thing, if you're new on this channel, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button so that whenever videos come up, you would be the first, like among the first persons to be notified whenever I put up a video. Okay, and please don't forget to like it. You're encouraging me, you're encouraging me as you like the videos as they come up, right? Okay, so and then share. Yeah, why not share this good news? Why not share, like, guys, share it to your friends, to your families, to your colleagues. A lot of persons want to get this information, and I've researched and I've found that a lot of persons are not aware of a lot of scholarship opportunities out there. So I'm here to help you out. So please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification button. What else? Please like it, give it a thumbs up. Okay, yeah, so let's get into the to do before applying for a scholarship is research. You need to research. You need to know a lot about the scholarships that you want to apply for. Now, if you have like 1 month, you have like 1 month to prepare for an exam, what do? You read, right? You read ahead, you read before the exam day, right? Before the exam comes up. So it is for scholarships. Some scholarships, like most scholarships I know, would not ask you for a day for an exam, right? But there are processes, there are a lot of things involved in scholarships, and you need to know. No one will do it for you. You need to research. You need to make Google your best friend. Every single thing that has to do with the scholarship body, the aim of the scholarship, because every scholarship has an aim. They don't just wake up and start giving scholarships. Every scholarship has a goal that they want to achieve through the persons that they are giving scholarships to. So that is it. You need to research. You need to know the requirements, the age requirements, very important. You need to know the degree requirements. You need to know the maybe some scholarships will ask for second class upper and above, while some maybe reduce it. So you need to know all these things before going into scholarship applications. Don't just rush into it. Don't just scholarship today and just rush into it, okay? So you need to know what you are doing. The second thing you need to know is, you need to know, as part of your research, number two, you need to know if there's an English requirement. Now, if you're not from Nigeria, where I'm from, or if you're from any other country that is not an English speaking country, what I mean is English is not your first language, is not, okay? So you need to know if the country you're going to, if it's an English country, English speaking country, you need to know if there's any requirement for an English test, like the IELTS, that is the international English testing system. You need to know if English language testing system, you need to know if it is required. You need to know if the TOEFL is required. You need to know whatever. You need to know any English language requirements, if it is for the scholarship, if it is for the university application. You need to know. Now, in your research, you will discover that sometimes, and most times, you will discover that the scholarship requirements can be different from the university requirements. So you need to know and balance them up. That is why you need a prior research before going into scholarships. All right. So number three, you need to know the documents that are required for scholarship applications, and you need to ensure that you get those documents beforehand, right? So you need to get those, prepare and start getting those documents. Like, I'm laughing, you know why? Because getting those documents can be very burdensome, like it can be stressful. So please make sure that you get those documents before the scholarship comes out. Now, the very first and very important set of documents are your degree certificates, your Yayy, you have your Yayy, your university degree certificate, your transcript. If you need to find out, like in your research, you need to find out if they need your original transcript, like the school copy or your student copy. You need to know that. So you need to ensure that you've gotten all those things, because if you're applying for scholarship and maybe it's like a 1 month period and that's the period you're also applying for your school to give you transcripts, guys, I don't think that's reasonable. So please, if you know you are eager to start up the process of scholarship applications, I feel you should start arranging for your documents. Make sure your documents are complete. There are a lot of other documents that when you research, you will find out that they are also needed in the scholarship application. So yeah, then the second set of documents you need to have is number one, your international passport. Very important. Like, it's very important. For me, I didn't have an international passport until I was ready for scholarship applications and all of that. So you see, it was very important. In fact, international passport was very important when I was writing my IELTS. Yeah, so I wrote IELTS, and I will be doing some videos on how to ace the IELTS. I call it IELTS. Yeah, so I'll be doing some videos subsequently for persons that would like to write it. It's a very technical exam, although if you understand it and you follow it by the rules, you would very much appreciate it and write it once. Okay, yeah. Hi guys, welcome back. So another thing you need to know that it's very important before applying for a scholarship is references. Yeah, so scholarship opportunities out there would require you to have references, or should I put it another way, say a lot of scholarships out there would require references. So what are references? References, or referees rather, are persons who will attest to your academic development, that they've watched you grow, they've tutored you, or will attest to your character. They will also attest to the fact that you can speak English very well. They also attest to the fact that you will do well if given the scholarship, and that you are fit to take up the scholarship or take up the admission or take up the master's program. So yeah, so first off, you would need your lecturers. They are called academic referees. Your lecturers in the university can be your academic referees. I don't think you have to go to your dean. It doesn't have to be your dean. It can just be your lecturers in the university. It doesn't have to also be your head of department, except they specify it. Or they would require, just you have to note it that the way to be required of you to have an academic referee, which normally should be your lecturer who has taught you over time in the university or while you were in the university. And this will, I think that you should, if you are still a student, please try to have a good relationship with your lecturers. And if you have finished school maybe a long time ago and you would know you would require these referees, so you need to start being in touch. Try to get in touch with your lecturers so that you can get these references prepared for you. You can prepare them ahead of time. You can prepare them, but just inform. I would advise that you inform your lecturers like before the scholarship process begins. Please call them and say, okay, hi sir, hi ma, I intend applying for a scholarship and I would like you to be my referee. So they would be aware, and then they will start putting themselves together for you, so that when it's time for the scholarship application, they don't kind of slow you down. Because of course you can't beat them. They are doing you a favor. So for me, I still have a very good relationship with my academic referee, who happens to be my lecturer in the university and also my mentor. He was always there for me. In fact, I would call him for reference, and within a day or two, he would provide them. He would provide his official email, and that is very important, guys. The referee should ensure that the letters are on the letterheaded paper of the university, and he provides his official email, school email, not Gmail, guys. School emails, very, very important. Please, it will show to the credibility of the referee. I mean, it will show that, oh yeah, he really works at the university, right? Yeah. So another referee that will be required is your employer. So your employer would need to referee you. Most universities or most scholarships will also require you to provide a referee called your employer, where your employer would also be required to refer you. So please ensure you have a good relationship with your employers. Your employer could be your head of department, because he or she had supervised you, or your supervisor, whatever name they are called. It could also be your direct boss, if you can actually get to your boss. Some persons are in big organizations, so they may not be able to get close to the boss. If you can't get to your boss, even your HR can refer you. You try and get a good relationship, cordial relationship with them, so that they can help you out. Remember, it's a favor, it's not compulsory. So please, and ensure that whatever we talk about for the formalities, the formals of the letter would also apply to the one for your employer. So it must be your company letterheaded paper. Then it must be the official email of the person, whoever is writing it. Some scholarships will require that you just put in their emails when filling the form, the scholarship application form. And then the scholarship body will send a mail to that person to send, or they'll send a link to that person to send the reference directly to them, while some will tell you to send the letter while applying. So the last thing I'm going to be talking about is the second to the last thing I'm going to be talking about is that you should learn now to start writing and composing essays if you don't know how to. A lot of persons don't have the strength, right? A lot of persons do not have the strength for essay writing and all of that. But please, scholarship, it's scholarship application is not a, how would I put it? It's not something for the weak-minded. Okay, so you need to ensure that you are ready for this thing, and whatever it comes, whatever it brings, you're going to face it. So essay writing is very, very essential. So please, if you know you can put yourself together before the scholarship comes, that's why I'm putting this up. I know a lot of other scholarship like Shaping is out, Commonwealth Master Scholarship is currently on, but you still have time to apply for that. But please, if you're already applying now, I believe you should already have done all these things I just mentioned, and if you've not, please try and put them together because they are very important. So essay writing is very important. Please start putting yourself together. Some scholarships will ask you to write for minimum of 200 words, some 500, some 150. Why do you want the scholarship? What is your motivation? Tell us about yourself, your motivation, your leadership skills, your voluntary work and experience. Some of them will ask you for courses running, like what your course is all about, explain and all of that, your long-term goals, your short-term goals. Oh my god, very important. They will ask, and we'll be talking about all those things in subsequent videos, so please, you have to stay tuned. All right, so the last thing I would like to tell you to prepare for while having in mind to apply for a scholarship is that you need to know the countries that are covered in various scholarships. There are a lot of scholarships, and some of them are for maybe French-speaking countries, English-speaking countries. Some of them are a mixture of them. Some of them are just for one area, one, like Commonwealth scholarship, Commonwealth Master scholarships, Commonwealth Shared Scholarship, Chevening are for just UK countries. Sorry, rather UK universities. Okay, yeah, they're for UK universities. So you need to know the countries that are covered, the universities that are covered, the courses that are covered. So all these things will still boil down to our first point, which is research. Nobody will do it for you. You have to research yourself. But these videos here will put things together that will also aid you in your research. All right, so I think these are all the points I have for today. Let me know your comments if there are any other things you think we should add while preparing for scholarships. I would love to know. Yeah, and comment. Let me know what areas you need me to talk about in subsequent videos. I would love to know and give you more answers when I come next on the next video. Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit the notification button so that when next we come, we'll be having more and more persons join us. Remember, we are building a global community of scholars. Thank you so much for joining me. Till next time. Bye.